Not even a sunburn happens for no reason. The sun rays hurt you because you have hurt yourself first in your own mind. I am making these videos for my past self who used to go out and cold approach women in order to attract them. I want him to understand that there is a better way. Most men think that they cannot get women because they do not have good looks, money, status, social skills, or they haven't learned proper pickup skills. But the real reason why a girl rejects you is because of your own mind. To demonstrate this, I want you to perform this quick 10-second test. Picture yourself being face to face with this amazingly hot 10 out of 10 girl. What is your immediate reaction? Are you visualizing immediately that she is liking you, she is smiling at you, or are you immediately visualizing that she is trying to walk away from you? If you are the second type of guy, you have a lot of work to do because this expectation of rejection in your own mind, in your imagination, is creating rejection in your physical world as well. Your mind is the creator of your own heaven and hell. So if you listen to this video properly, you will understand how to save yourself from all the rejection and all the trauma that you have been experiencing with girls. And people around you might say you're just getting lucky, you just made some money, you just upgraded your looks, or you just upgraded your social skills. But they will not recognize the fact that you are using your mind to manipulate the girls in your physical reality. The yogis call our physical reality as Maya. Maya means illusion. Our life circumstances, our situations, our events, even the people that are in our life, they all consist of our own personal physical reality. And we think it is very real and solid because we can perceive it through our five senses. But yogis call all of this an illusion because they have known in deep meditation that our own mind extends as our own personal reality. Your mind is always running thought processes and imaginal scenes in the background. Maybe you are not consciously aware of it, but it is always happening. And if all these thought patterns and imaginal scenes are negative, then your dominant emotional pattern is going to be negative. You're going to feel guilty, you're going to feel unworthy, you're going to feel angry, you're just going to feel a lot of negative emotions. And these thoughts, which are negative, imagination, which are negative, these feelings, which are negative, consist of your personality. This personality is creating a negative personal reality for you. Then the life circumstances, events, situations are always going to hurt you because you have hurt yourself first by these negative thought patterns, imagination, and feelings. So, one thing you must remember is you have never been the victim of your life. You have always been the creator of your own life, even if it is bad or good. And I understood this during COVID lockdown. At this time, I was dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, and some days I felt like I just did not want to exist in the world anymore. I felt like my whole life was already predetermined by my past traumatic experiences and genetics. But by complete accident, I found this book called The Biology of Belief. This book introduced me to an idea that my emotional state is always either upregulating or downregulating my genetic expression, which means my body, my biology is subject to my own mind. When I learned this information, I immersed myself in the study of mind body connection. And all the experts of mind body connection were telling me the exact same thing, which is my mind not only influences my body, but it is actually influencing my whole physical reality. The life circumstances, the life events, life situations, people that come in my life are all getting influenced by my own mental activities. This idea was not just interesting to me, it could actually explain my whole life because when I looked back, whenever I was drowning in the emotion of negativity or guilt for a sustained period of time, all of a sudden my life went to crap Relationships started to become chaotic. People used to treat me bad, and life felt like one big problem after another. Conversely, when I used to feel happier, confident, light, life used to feel easy. Relationships flowered, and people used to be nice towards me. So this was not coincidence. This was not random. I figured that whatever goes on inside of my own internal world of thoughts and feelings always shows up in my external world. When I understood this, I stopped going out in order to cold approach women and attract them. I stopped reading all these weird psychology books in order to fix my mental health issues. Instead, I simply learned how to change my inner world. I learned how to meditate correctly. And when I did that, all these annoying mental health issues started to lose their grip on me, and my dating life became effortlessly easy. So, when you hear the word meditation, you do not have to think of some guy who is living at the top of mountains, wearing yellow robes, doing hand mudras, and breathing heavily. Meditation is just a way to use your mind in such a way that your personal reality becomes amazing. You do not get rejected by girls. Instead, you can attract girls effortlessly. You live an amazing dating life by using your mind. Now, let me tell you a slightly uncomfortable fact about this world. There are three levels of men that are present in our world. The first level is what I like to call the uninitiated NPC. This guy does not know that he has a vast amount of power within himself. He gives his power away to his external circumstances. He reacts to the external circumstances. He thinks that his life events, life situations, and people in his life are the cause of his negative emotions. He thinks that looks, money, status, social skills are required to attract beautiful women. This is why his dating life sucks forever. The sad part is most men never ascend from this level to level 2. However, if life decides to initiate this guy, maybe by exposing him to these kinds of videos, he has a chance to ascend to level 2. The level 2 man is what I like to call the awakening creator, because he now starts to awaken to the fact that he has all this vast power within himself. He does not need to seek help in his external world. He can simply use his imagination and feelings to control his life circumstances. He learns how to meditate. He learns how to visualize wonderful things happening to him. He learns how to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, thrill. But the problem is, after his meditation session is over and he opens his eyes, he immediately starts to become desperate. He starts checking his phone to see if that girl has texted him back or not. However, there is the third level of men, and this is where you should aspire towards. This level is what I like to call the master alchemist. This guy knows that feeling is the secret. He has learned the art of Yoga Nidra. If you do not know what Yoga Nidra is, it is a process where you guide your attention through your body parts until your body achieves a state of relaxation. Your breathing rate slows down, your brain waves slow down, you get an access to your subconscious mind, you are connected to the generous, eternal present moment. The master alchemist knows how to provide all the sensory vividness to his visualization act. He can vividly imagine that the dating life he wants is already his. He can visualize that the girl he wants is already in his arms. She is already complimenting him, saying things like, "Oh my God, I'm so lucky to have you in my life." He can even smell the perfume on these beautiful women's bodies inside of his own mental drama. His brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to him in real time. He convinces himself of the truth of this imaginal act because he can provide all the sensory vividness to his mental drama. He has a disciplined attention, so he mentally rehearses this imaginal act over and over again until he starts to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, and thrill. He can sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time because the longer he can be in this elevated mood, the faster he convinces himself of the truth of his imaginal act. Then his imaginal act must get externalized into his physical reality because that is a spiritual law. He understands the concept of Maya. Yogis have always called our physical reality as Maya. Maya means illusion because our physical reality is shaped by our own mind. The best part is, after his meditation session is over, he is not desperate. He simply lets go. He lets the world reshuffle itself until whatever he has visualized actually materializes in his physical reality. He confidently expects that all of his imaginal acts must happen in his life. Now, if you're listening up to this point, you belong to one of two categories of guys. The first one is you understand everything in this video intellectually, but you go back to your life and you repeat the same old pattern. The second guy, you are ready to let your nervous system experience what it is like to become a master alchemist. If you're the second guy, listen to me carefully. I have created something called the emotion pill, not as content, not as motivation, but as a guided meditation experience. This experience is going to put you into the exact state that I have described. You are going to notice that your body has relaxed, your breathing rate has slowed down, your analytical, chattering mind has stepped aside, and you are able to generate all these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, thrill without any effort. The best part is you will come out of this meditation complete and whole and satisfied because only this feeling of satisfaction, not desperation, is going to rearrange your reality completely. I have kept this experience paid on purpose because free information is going to create spectators, but a paid experience creates true transformation. So, if you want this 6-minute guided meditation experience, emotion pill, just send me a text in my Gmail that is present in the pinned comment section down below. Write me emotion pill and I will provide you all the details. Now, I also offer one-to-one personalized premium coaching for a few men who are ready to upgrade their dating life in the fastest rate possible. These men have already gotten some sort of monetary success in their life. They have already applied all the superficial advice that society likes to give to men. They have gone out, cold approached women. They have worked on their confidence. They have upgraded their social skills. But they have come to realize that real attraction can only happen from your internal state. So, if you want to work with your subconscious mind, your imagination, your attention, your emotions, and you want to change your self concept at a root level so that your attraction towards girls becomes effortless and natural, this coaching is for you. Send me a text in the Gmail and we will get started quick.